I am currently at the museum of the city of San Francisco, and it's really funny because I did not know anything about this place, and it was actually almost right across the street from the hotel I'm staying at. And yeah, I hadn't heard anything about this place prior to actually coming here, looking inside. And it's funny because even though they call it a museum, it's kind of like one of the greatest arcades I've ever seen, almost like how like my basement people call it a museum, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to go show a whole bunch of the things inside, and it's going to be really loud, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to talk, but there are some really cool things in there. And just note that while you're looking at all these things, they all still work, and they all still cost their original prices from whatever they costed back when they were originally out for like people to play. So like a whole bunch of arcade machines and stuff from like the 80s and stuff, they still only cost 25 cents to play, so it's really cool. I played a few things myself, and I just thought it would be really neat to do a quick walkthrough and show people some of the things that are in there. So hopefully people don't yell at me for recording. It seems to be a common thing that happens in public places whenever I try to record. Moon Patrol, I played this one. I actually have this game on a whole bunch of different consoles, like mainly Atari ones and stuff like that. Moon Patrol is a pretty cool game, and as you can see down there, maybe it still only costs 25 cents to play, which is absolutely awesome. A whole bunch of love testers and strength testers and stuff inside of here too. Hyperball. I'm not really sure how this pinball machine works, since it doesn't really look like there's too many things inside as far as targets to go to hit. It's pretty much just like a completely flat playing field. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this thing's really weird. I saw another one like this, where it's actually like an electric chair you sit in, and you have to hold on to these things here for as long as you can, and the shock that goes through them will eventually get more and more and more, and then depending on how long you hold on, you'd get more tickets, although I don't think they give out tickets here. That one costs 50 cents to play. Here's one of those old baseball things. That's really cool. A whole bunch of different displays and stuff set up too. Old piano? Maybe like a jukebox or something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I guess I'll go this way around since there seems to be a lot of people to the right. Of course, have some driving games and stuff like that. I'm not really quite sure how this one works. I know you use the tractor to do something. I don't really quite know what you do with those balls there. Another pinball machine, Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm not recording the right thing all the time. It's hard to record and look at things at the same time. Some more driving games here. And there's a lot of the older games over here, which is really cool. You have one of those Namco Classic Collection things, where it has Pac-Man, Dig Dug, things like that on it. It's pretty cool. Of course, you have Skee-Ball. Skee-Ball is always a lot of fun. Rolling it up there, trying to see how many points you can get. I think I got in the 100 like once. I'm not very good at it. This one right here is really cool. Sprint 2. I believe that's supposed to be a 2 that goes around there. That's really neat. Of course, you can tell it's obviously black and white. It's super old. Well, where exactly is there a year on it? I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, that's really neat. Robotron. That one's super trippy. Definitely an older thing. Sunset Riders. I have the SNES game in this. I actually had no idea that it was originally an arcade game. Of course, right into. I just let some people pass by here, trying to get. I was in their way. Right into Vertical scrolling shooter. I absolutely love these kind of games. Very awesome. Basketball machine, always lots of fun. Spy Hunter, I knew this was an arcade game. Spy Hunter's cool. An old original Centipede machine, not just one of those like remake things where you select like 60 games on the arcade machine. That's really cool. Miss Pac-Man, but there's some people playing it. They also have a few Neo Geo 2 slots, which is really cool. This one right here has Metal Slug 5 and the Next Glory. Looks like football on there, soccer. Yeah, down there. This one here, this is a 1 slot, has Bust-A-Move on it. It's really cool. We have a Galaxy in here. Obviously a very old game. If we turn around here, look at the floor there, we have Phoenix, another old game you usually saw in like Atari 2600 and stuff like that. Sega Monaco GP, that's really cool in there. Everything here works perfectly. Tekken 3, Battlezone. Now this is really neat. This is a 1980 Atari game. Now, let's see if I can look at this from a bit of distance. You look through this kind of screen thing here, and then you kind of look inside. Wow, that's actually showing up really well on the camera. That's really cool. And then you have the controls and stuff down there. It's really neat. And it only cost $1 to play. That's absolutely awesome. They haven't like raised it to like $1 per play like any other arcade would have by now. Addams Family Pinball Machine. X-Men Fighter, people are currently playing it. Area 51 and Maximum Force games, light gun games. Star Wars arcade machine, yeah. This is awesome. Shows up really nicely on the camera. I'm actually surprised. That's really neat. Perfect shape too. Everything's there, and also only $1 to play. I'll definitely try that out. NFL Blitz. Another arcade machine. Got Millipede this time. Just let someone pass by here while we look through the crack to the other side between this 2 arcade machines. Here we have Neo Geo MVS2 slot again with Strikers 1945 Plus and the original Metal Slug, which is absolutely awesome. If we press the game select button down there, this will change the game to Metal Slug, which is absolutely awesome. I have a few other machines around here. Yeah, Death Race arcade machine. Yeah, overall, this is just a really cool place. They even have these really old movie things that you kind of put your money in, then you can look into, and you kind of get your own personal movie. I'd never actually tried one of those things before. I noticed this one around here when I was looking on my own. Old time movies, XXX. Like, do I even want, like, I don't even think I want to know what that is. I can just imagine what an XXX movie would have been like what, 50 years ago? Oh god. Anyway. Yeah, that's just a quick view of this place. Really cool. Who knows when this will be uploaded by. But yeah, I just thought I'd give everyone a quick overview of it because it's actually a really neat place. I kind of think I forgot to show one whole wall. I'm just trying to think if there's actually anything interesting over there for me to show. Got some old cool things here. Here, we have a kind of amusement park made out of toothpicks, and that's absolutely awesome. Someone must have put a lot of time into that. That's really cool. I'm not quite sure what the deal with things like this are. I guess you put money in. Oh, that would probably look like he was riding the horse. That's kind of cool. And a few other things like that around here. It's really neat. Hopefully this is all turning out well. I hope so anyway. Here we have an old-time strength test kind of thing. I guess you arm wrestle him. Not sure how well I'd do at that. Let's see, keep going. We have a few more old machines here. We have another jukebox kind of thing. More love testers. And yeah, I think I showed pretty much all the main things I wanted to show. Now there's just a lot of the non-video game things, like the music testers, fortune-telling machines, things like that. But overall, hopefully this video turns out somewhat well, and I have it up sometime soon. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it. I got a whole bunch of information here, something about the Gold Rush. Oh, I think I missed something. We have an awesome tabletop Miss Pac-Man machine. Even though there was a stand-up one over there, that's really cool to actually see both in one place. Let's see, it's actually good. It's a bit nicer on camera there. There we go. It's kind of on a weird angle. That's really neat. And of course, there's the usual foosball tables and stuff like that. I have no idea what the heck this thing is. I think it's one of those fortune teller things. I have no idea. I'll have to look at that more better. I'll have to get a better look at that when people aren't standing in front of it. And we have one of these crazy mirrors that makes you look like really skinny or something like that. I have no idea. But anyway, I believe that is probably all there really is to look at. And this is the ATM machine, clearly. A very historic piece of machinery. Very nice. But yeah. And it looks like there's some other stuff to do out there. Maybe a few more midway kind of styled games and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just a quick look at the museum in San Francisco, or whatever it was called at the beginning of the video. But yeah, that was really cool. And now we kind of just walked outside and we're looking at the water. And tomorrow morning, I will be heading over to Alcatraz and seeing what's up over there. The only thing I know about Alcatraz is that it was in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. It was actually a pretty fun level. And so yeah, I'm gonna head over there, and it should be quite an interesting thing to see. But yeah, that was the museum, not just of San Francisco, of the city of San Francisco, or however you say that one at the bottom. I'm not even going to try, I'm going to botch it really bad. And that thing inside is really spazzing out that I was showing earlier. I'm probably not even showing up on camera. But anyway, I hope this video turns out, and I hope everyone enjoyed it. So thanks for watching. And yeah, still on vacation, but things will be back to normal in a bit. So see you later.